Anyway, we're gonna do Continue Plus because that's how we see the cool things.
I see with my eyes.
In case anyone is wondering, I do in fact have. Oh, I can't use that really. That's fine. I'll do this one then. I did make a copy of my memory card, by the way, so just in case I can't go back, I can.
Our completely digital memory card.
Yeah, Oh look. Okay, so this is after this, but it must be before. Definitely before Lavos. Spoilers? I mean, listen. If fighting Lavos is a spoiler for you, then you have not been watching any of this game.
Or the game before it.
I should be okay as far as equipment goes. This is going to be a boss fight, but I don't think it's going to be a hard boss fight. Yeah, we're fine.
Ooh, I'm not alone.
I'm not alone.
So my cat's kind of been freaking me out lately.
By the way, we have the ability now because we're in. So Continue Plus is kind of like New Game Plus, except it lets you continue from another save, but it gives you a bunch of the benefits of New Game Plus. And one of the benefits is the ability to fast forward, and to, for whatever reason, if you wanted to slow down. Let's talk to this person.
You mean
time?
We can control the flow of time in a time travel game?
Who would have thought? There is, if you notice, an extra pillar. But also we can go into the store.
Is this the level checker?
Welcome! Wanna go for it? 3 laps should be enough. Do you remember? Do you remember who told us to do 3 laps before? To unlock our magic? I think it's this way.
I don't think it matters. The direction? At least I would have coded it so that it didn't matter. I remember previously that trying to do laps was kind of awkward.
Did it? I heard the sound.
So you did.
What do you mean lap number 1? The other ones not count? Did I do them wrong?
No,
Is it because... Oh, God. It's because I'm not hitting all the corners, I think.
You see, 4 passes in a circle in this room counts as 1 lap. You need to do more. Come on, Surge, get your cardio.
That's 2, I guess. At least it lets you know when you've done a lap. Okay. Jesus. Hey, nice circling job. Well, battle away. Look who it is. Look who we have here.
Okay, so here's the continuing issue with this game. To whom is speaking? I would assume...
By the way, I didn't actually have the game sound on the whole time, so it's fine. You didn't miss anything. It's stuff you've heard before. Don't worry, it's stuff you've heard before. It's been a long time since we made an appearance. I'm guessing, I don't know. I think this is Flea.
The bottom one, yes.
Yeah. Is that you?
They look pretty incompetent to me. I was Flea.
Yeah, well, this is the middle one. This is, what's his face, as Ozzy, but, I don't remember what the voice I did for Ozzy was.
I think I told you to do boss and ass.
Yeah, but you got to give him credit for making it inside this room.
I mean, because it's a Toriyama design, he's kind of got jowls.
We're the three mystical knights. Show us your skills. Also, my internet is, in fact, going off again. I think after this, before we start the developer's ending run, I am going to, in fact, reset my router, just in case that fixes it. If it doesn't, then we're screwed.
That was a really long build-up to the fight arena.
Oh, we're fighting all three of them at the same time. Okay.
Of course we are.
Let's get rid of slash first. Slash. I guess we can just kill him. I think that there's things to steal from these guys, but honestly, I don't care. I really don't care.
You don't want to steal Flea's brassiere?
Wow.
Imagine
Amazing.
if there was I forget what they call it, like active blocking, like in Mario RPG.
It's weird seeing these characters in 3D. Wow, that was a lot of damage.
That hit Kid really hard.
Holy crap. Oh, are we frenzied? Uh-oh. Oh no,
Oh, so we're auto. Oh no!
Glenn's gonna kill Kid. Oh no. Maybe I should have gone for Flea first. I mean, other than Kid for some reason having abysmal defense, even though she has Prism Mail on, they're not really doing much damage to us.
Is Ozzy slouching already, or is he just like that?
No, he just cast a shield or something. I think that's like him being a shield. Oh my god. Are you serious right now? That was amazing. That was amazing work, Kid. Amazing work.
I am reminded we have the Chrono Cross ability, which is
it's
even
not
more
going to
of
help
an
us
ache
though.
to do.
Yeah, it's not going to help us here. It's not going to help us ever again, to be honest. Wow, that was amazing. Maybe I should just not bother attacking. Maybe I should just defend until their shield is off. That was a big attack to waste. Are they shielded still?
Hard to tell.
Yep. I know, I can't, like, tell. We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna friggin' wait. Stop going after Kid, please. Just like one test. Well, Kid's probably gonna die. Well, no. He's going for Surge, it's fine. How long is it gonna take for them to, you know, stop? Can I, like, attack someone else? Can I attack anybody? This is, being really annoying. I don't know what to do, is the problem. Like, I can't get any magic, and I can't hit them. Unless it's a case of, like, I need to try to hit them over and over until the shield, you know, and like, it'll get rid of the shield, like Diabolos' second form in Dunskeeve. Don't think so, though. Honestly, I'm just gonna... what am I gonna do? I have nothing to do. Great. He did it again. He reactivated the shield.
Owner for missing a gimmick here.
I think it's probably a case of I need to focus specific people. Maybe we needed to do Aussie first. Because the frenzy isn't that bad. But Aussie's shield makes it so we can't do shit. Why don't we just leave? We'll just leave this fight.
Let's quit this place.
Try again later. I will try again later. Hopefully we can try again. I mean, if not, I just reload the save. That's not, like, a big issue. 99 nostrums. I'm gonna try to do Aussie first, next, so that he can't do that bullshit shield.
I didn't really see Ozzy do much in the way of attacking.
Oh my god, really? I have to do the laps again? Alright, I'm gonna make a save state. Next time, I'm gonna just make a save state so we don't have to do this again. That not count? Really? Alright, there's one. My internet back to being normal now?
What
Does
is
that not count,
normal?
really? Alright. I think it just wants me to go straight down from there. Okay. Nice circling job, battle away. Let's make a save right here. It's us again. Don't run away this time. Okay. Well, don't be bullshit again this time. How about that? Alright, I'm gonna go for Aussie. I'm gonna, like, super, like, destroy Aussie. If I can. I mean, I could just look it up, but... No, I don't mind giving it a try. Giving it the old college try. Yeah, Glenn's got the right idea. Why are you photon raying Surge?
He looks like he could just use a little bit of light.
An impressive looking thing to do 1 damage. Can I, like, finish my turn now?
Uh-huh, okay, I see.
There you go. Glenn?
Kill this man.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to kill him before he does his stupid shield. Is Glenn everything cool? Inferno, I think I might wait and try to get an X strike off. If I can. Nope. Well, I can still do an X strike. Slash is going to do dash and slash on me, so I might as well do an X strike on him. After all, why shouldn't I? See, we can do it too! 2166. My god. You know what I might do? Hold on. Let me actually look up and see if there's something worth stealing. From these people. That's kind of interesting. I could try that. What could I have taken from Ozzy?
I'm pretty sure the things
Antidote,
you get...
apparently.
Oh, that's it? I thought it was their items from the first game.
I get winged shoes. Raises your evasion stat by 18%. But other people drop that too. Other things drop that too, so I'm not like worried about it. Looks like the one to do is definitely slash. We'll see if I can get it. I might actually save here, just because, you know, we'll grab it, we'll get it. Okay, but what if I go back? Or if I go back and attack once?
You know, this is why there's rules against time travel.
Come on. Yoink. What do you get? Just exactly what I wanted.
I think unique items to enemies are high on the priority list of things you steal.
Go. We'll just defend, we'll just defend, we'll just defend. Sure, sure. Can I... let's do one of these. Just because kid's getting kind of low there. This one's getting real low, big guy. Oh no. Oh, Flea, I think you're done for. I think this is it for you.
Wow. Still hanging in there.
What if I do one of these though?
I think Flea's like a whiff away from just going down.
Oh. No.
That was just overkill. You know it was
Yes,
overkill.
it was. Absolutely it was. It definitely was. Please. Slasher. I wonder what Slasher is.
Well, it's obviously a sword.
Ozzy's pants.
Ozzy's pants. Why is it always his pants?
I don't know. Ooh. Then, if the number of times you circle matches the number inside my head, I'll give you something real nice. I'll only give you 3 hints. Let's make it less than 20. Okay, I thought of a number. Go for it. Less than 20.
So is it just going to be anything from 1 to 19?
Do I just start until he gives it to me?
Well, he said he'll give us 3 hints, and I assume that's 1.
I don't think that counted as a flap. There we go. There's 1. 2.
Now, I'm assuming if we get it wrong, we just leave and come back.
3. Can I talk to him again? Nope.
Okay, is
I
it
mean,
a cumulative? Do
I
we just
assume
keep
so.
going?
It's not a very great. It's not a very good guessing game if he's just gonna like give it to us. That was 4, by the way. 5.
He's
6.
not gonna give us another hint.
Getting
You're
close.
getting closer.
I wonder if I should check him after every lap. 7. That's it for hints. Oh no.
Oh, those were terrible hints.
I'm just gonna check him after every lap. Wrong. Game over. Try. Oh no. So it's not 8.
Is it a static number every time?
I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna use the power of the internet.
I hope it's a static number, because if it changes every time, it's going to be a little annoying.
Let's see. So the actual rules are we can ask him 3 times. He doesn't, like, the only real clue he gives us is less than 20, but every time we ask him, it counts as, like, you know, is this it? And then, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we're going for it. One guy said it was 12, but he said it was 12 for him, so... Didn't count. It didn't count as a lap. So I don't know if it's a static number or not. Two. 3. I'm just gonna go all the way up to like 10 and then ask him. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Ask him at 10. 9. 10. I'm gonna ask him at 12. 11, apparently. 12.
12. That knows almost.
Almost. I'll ask him again, but if it's not right. 13. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Yay, 13! Take it. Use it. Dreamer is so wrong. Maybe I'll see you in another different dimension. I'll see you in the sequel that will never be made. Bye!
Oh, blah.
Alright, equip.
Oh,
Slasher, a demon sword used by Slash. Who uses that?
a demon. I think I made a mistake. Ugh.
It does less than, less damage than Einlanzer, but then again, I mean, that's Einlanzer, you can't mess with that. And then, what mistake did you make?
Bleh.
Yes.
Yeah, ugh.
Yes.
So, I got I got jelly beans of those, like, all kinds of flavors.
Sure.
And it's like, because they're hard candy, you can't really smell them for their taste to get a hint.
That's nice.
And they're also patterned in the same, like, in similar ways to good tasting jelly beans. I had 2 bad ones in a row. The package is too. Oh, I see.
Man, that would have been useful, like, any earlier. Like, it's not that useful to use now. Unfortunately, I can't use it in the... I mean, I could, but I'm not... It doesn't matter. I'm not going to bother using it in the developer ending fight, but... Very interesting, certainly.
Yeah, so I had 2 bad flavors in a row.
Yep.
I did this once before, many years ago, and some of them were really bad. I think one I had was pencil shavings.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing this to myself.
I don't know why you're doing that to yourself either.
I just wanted some candy. Maybe I should have just gotten some regular candy. Just normal people candy instead of a roulette.
Maybe you should have. You know what I need to get?
What's that?
An AFK. So, have fun.
Oh,
have
God.
fun. Why
That
are you
one was
eating
gross.
those? Maybe you should stop. Maybe you should stop. You have the choice to stop, Lost Joke. No one's making you do that.
I'm making me do that. Oh, that one was awful. What was that?
Well, I'm gonna AFK, so I'll be right back.
Okay, I think I know what that one was. For those who aren't playing at home, it was rotten egg. Yeah. Ugh. Now that I look at this, there's very few pleasant flavors in this box. Let's see, what do I got? There's grass, green apple, marshmallow, rotten egg, sausage, lemon, soap. I think that's the one I had. Tutti Frutti, vomit, watermelon, earwax, gross, earthworm, dirt, cinnamon, cherry, candy floss, booger, blueberry, black pepper, and banana. Ooh, okay. This one is all red. It's either cinnamon or cherry. Those are normal flavors. Cherry.
I forgot to shut myself down when I left. I'm back now.
That's because I was talking to you. So, I believe the flavor I got before you left was rotten egg. There's very few, like, normal flavors in this. Green apple, tutti frutti, watermelon, lemon.
Is there a way to quit the game? I don't think there is. I think I just have to, like, reset.
Alright. So, it's kind of dark where I am, so I can't actually see what the jelly beans look like.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be a major factor in determining whether or not I'm going to eat them, because it looks like the good flavors look pretty normal, and the bad flavors are like, they almost look like rocks. They're very speckled.
Yeah, they're like mottled, speckled. There's some good flavors like that, though. Like, I've seen like popcorn butter and stuff like that that don't taste too bad.
So, I believe what I've had so far was soap, rotten egg, and I don't know what the other one was.
Last joke. Do I have to pull out the Michael Jordan meme for you?
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
Well, now that I'm visually looking at the things, I can probably pick out the good flavors. Listen, I just wanted some candy. And
you could have gotten like normal candy.
Well, this was the candy that was given to me today. So I thought, sure, why not? And
whoops.
Okay. Ooh, this has got to be blueberry. It's the only solid blue one in this package. I'm going to save you. All right, so all the beans are out of the box.
Yeah.
Time to sort them. This is obviously rotten egg.
Sure.
Okay, these might be marshmallow.
Let's see who was with us this time.
To whom is with us? Someone who stands.
It's Kid and it's Orcha.
Orcha. I almost called him
Orcha, sorry.
Oob.
Orcha.
What is it, Serge? You look troubled.
I actually remember his voice. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I remember his voice.
Well, he didn't say cha.
There's no turning back now.
Oi, come on, Serge. Gotcha. Gotcha. Just you wait, Lynx. Today's gonna be the day of reckoning. Say your prayers. No, they don't do you any good.
Kid, you haven't been brainwashed yet. Okay, I'm definitely not eating that.
Serge.
It's fine. I think we just have to get through this entire part first. First of all, it has like reset my my stuff. No. It's gonna mess me. It's gonna mess with me if I don't set this back.
Okay, I don't see any other corresponding identifier for this. So this deep purple jelly bean with some flecks in it is dirt.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that to the side. This is probably earwax because it's the only one that looks like this.
Ugh.
What's that crystal like then?
Some kind of switch. I don't know why I even bothered going this way.
These have to be banana. Did you know that the flavor of banana is a banana that doesn't exist anymore?
It's Cavendish banana.
It has, I believe, gone extinct.
I think it was affected by some kind of like fungus that like they couldn't get rid of in time before it killed the last one.
So, we only have memories of this banana. Okay, I have two solid green ones. They're either green apple or grass.
I just realized that I could have put the good stuff on my characters and I didn't yet. Hold on.
You did not. Okay, these are definitely boogered. You're not being.
Oh.
This might be
Why do you
candy
eat these
floss.
things, Lost Joke? I would never. I would never.
See, that's part of the mystery, but see, I use a
You get to see
flashlight.
Korch's special. He's a fisher. He's a fisherman. Oh.
Okay, this is rotten egg. I'm sure of it. Okay, these might be marshmallow.
Let's see, this is what it looks like when we don't have the Master Mine. It's just Surge. Just a big Surge.
A big surge.
Surge!
Okay, this will be interesting, and I don't think it'll be bad. These might be black pepper.
I think that would be bad if you're expecting something sweet and candy-like and you don't get it.
Well, I'm
You get
expecting it
friggin'
to taste like
pepper
black
instead.
pepper. These are obviously soap. They kind of look like soap. What are these? I don't see any corresponding flavor to this.
Myself
These
also.
these ones are dangerous. I found a couple of jelly beans that don't look like any of the pictures on the box. I've gotten myself rogue jelly beans.
Weirdly, this wasn't like working. Oh, that's because that's the field screen. Oh god. There we go. Battle screen. Oh, here we go. Alright. Now it's correct. Let's use the best weapon in the game. We'll give us that. Let's give us some. Oh yeah, I don't have the. I didn't get the sarong on this save. That's okay. Glory. The power seal. Why not? And then I don't know. Magic seal. I don't even have any weapons for Korcha because I never. You know what? Korcha can.
What does he
suck it.
use? Just
He
fishing
uses a
poles?
fishing rod. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. These two jelly beans, since they're both identical, I'm going to eat one. We'll find out what it is.
Okay.
Oh, it is a flavor I didn't expect.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. They just look different. It's sausage.
Sausage.
Yeah. Not bad. Not very pleasant either. Blech. Not really gonna eat it. It wasn't bad. Just not really feeling in a sausage mood.
Not have Ultra Nova anymore? Oh, did it give it to someone else? Why would it give Ultra Nova to someone else? Search is the only white aspect of the character here. Why would it give Ultra Nova to someone else? Did it give Ultra Nova to someone else? I just not have Ultra Nova. Apparently I just don't have Ultra Nova. Apparently I don't get to keep that one. Weird. Do I really not have Ultra Nova? Just gone? I had like 3 of them. Alright, well.
Don't get them.
Oh, let's do Meteor Shower. Instead of like 3 of these diminishes. You know what? I'm not going to get into the weeds on this. Let's just go. This is just the intro. We're not even at the boss fight yet. I just need to like get to the village. I need to get to Arnie Village and then I need to like go kill Lavos again.
You are thinking too hard for something we're not really worried about right now.
Let's forward. Oh no, the bats.
Alright, I
Fast
have another
forward.
pair of beans that are either green apple or grass.
$1,000.
Grass.
Grass might not be that bad.
It's not a pleasing grass. Like I know was it kale was pretty much just like grass.
Hmm.
Doesn't mean it tastes good. Okay. You're exiled into the gross pile.
It's open. Can we just go up here? No, I have to go down.
Alright. So these last 2 pairs of beans, I'm fairly confident are black pepper.
Sure.
Because I don't know what they'd be otherwise. So I am mentally preparing For black pepper.
For parrying.
Woo! Yeah, it's black pepper. Oh boy. That was intense.
I would never pick up a jelly bean box like that. Never in my life.
This is the second time I've ever done this in my life. So, I was expecting black pepper. I just wasn't expecting it to be that intense.
Yeah. We're here. Let's go. Go in here, and then it's going to be Arnie Village, and then I can actually mess around with my elements because I'm going to need to. Can't fast forward the cutscenes. In fact, I can't skip this cutscene either.
Unskippable.
I heard that. I heard that cat roar.
Wow! Wow!
Search. Can I...
Get out of bed, you daisy head.
Fast forward, fast
I think
forward.
I think there's a deep cut. No one's
Surge.
gonna remember that.
Surge woke up to find the time egg in his hands. Surge received time egg. Alright. Can I... Okay. Alright. So, we need to equip Surge with certain things. We need to equip him with... green plate, for one. And then elements. We need a lot of green elements, apparently. Well, mostly healing. So basically we're going to give him, like, all of the heals. Because that's what the guide said.
Flavor was subdued. So we need as much green as we can get.
Basically, yeah. It's not necessarily green, although I think green is important, but we need a lot of, like, heals. What happened to, like, all of the other things that I had? Oh, here we go. Cure Plus. Bunch of... I thought I had, like, a whole bunch of, like, green heals. Do I not? Oh, I do have a bunch of heals on me. Cure Plus.
Whew. Okay, that bean cleared my sinuses.
Well, it might not matter that they're green heals. We'll see. If it does, then what I need to do is, I don't know what I need to do, actually, but we'll just put a bunch of heals on. It's okay that it's -1, I don't really mind, as long as it heals. Do you have any other heals? Nope, pretty much it. Alright, that's fine. Let's look at our higher spells, because we do want to actually use some, you know, offensive stuff. Oh, there's my Ultra Novas.
You had them all along.
Let's get rid of this. Let's get something else going on here. Something, like, really good. I guess another Inferno wouldn't be bad. I don't need this. I know I can't use Tornado, unfortunately, because it needs innate color green. How about Electro Bolt +3? Diminish and Magnegate I'm not gonna use. Let's do more Infernos, I guess. Do we have anything else that's, like, big? Not really. Let's just do Bush Basher. Sure, why not? That's it. That's all I get. Okay, I think that we're ready. Before we do anything else, I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna see how this goes. Sorry, Mom, I gotta go save the world immediately. So, theoretically, right now, without doing anything, I am able to recruit Poshul, but that will ruin the ending, so we're not gonna be doing that. So you have to do it full solo. I'm not gonna go for the chest. I don't think it matters if I do or don't. I just want to go through.
You see, that is not why we're here.
Actually, let me save the game real quick. Just in case. You know what? Yeah, I'll save the game. I was gonna say, you know what, I could just use game save state, but you know what? I'll save the game anyway. Save. I'll save over my win. No, I'm not gonna do that.
No, we need that.
Save right here. Alright, so this fight is going to take a while. It is going to take a while. Hopefully I can do it. Again, I'm going to save here. Well, here I am.
Hello! We're here early.
Love's like, what the hell? Who the hell are you? So theoretically, this is what the guide says. Hit him twice and then cast something. Obviously I couldn't hit him twice that time, but that's fine. I'm not like worried about it. And he only uses green stuff for the first, like, 2/3 of the fight, so really it's just... I have to hit him as much as possible, then when he starts using other things, that's when I need to kind of worry about it. I'm gonna do this, and then... Let's hit him with something. Let's hit him with, Meteor Shower, I guess. This might heal him. It's fine if it does. I just, you know, I'll note that it does, and I'll maybe do something else next time. No, it did some. It just didn't do that much. It did some. Ah! I'm fine. Get no music, by the way.
No,
So
we still don't. We don't have music. Didn't we not have music the first time we fought?
Yes. You don't get music because this fight isn't supposed to last that long, right? If you're doing it right, you're supposed to not fight him like this. You're supposed to do the, you know, the thing to end the fight and get the good ending.
John Carpenter's The Thing.
That's right. The guide said that, like, doing 2 attacks and then magic should, like, automatically cancel my turn, but I guess not. Not cancel it, but, you know, move forward. While we're here, let's look at some trivia. This is going to take a while. So I have the Chrono Cross wiki, Chrono Trigger, the Chrono wiki. It does both Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. I have it up. Uh-oh. I'm doing blue. Do I have him down to a third already? There's no way. There's no way. Well, that's fine. Let's. Oh. I need to. Oh, there we go. Oh, just let me. Okay. So the first piece of trivia is from Kids page. Actually, Lost Joke. Maybe you can help me with this.
What am I helping?
Here, let me give you this website. Go there, and then open up. Don't bother with Surge. Open up Kid, Lynx, Guile, and Norris. Like, open them up in new tabs. And then, on Kids page, go ahead and scroll down to the trivia section and read it out for me.
I wouldn't expect to do things. What, you just want me to just read it? Although not directly stated, it is heavily implied that with Shala finally being free, she and Kid are able to merge back into a single person once again. This first becomes apparent when Shala suddenly starts alternating between Kid's and her own manner of speaking, where she promises Surge that she will find him again no matter what. The signature at the end of an entry in her diary recalling her adventure reads Shala, Kid, Zeal, indicating that both of them embrace each other's identity. Her appearance remains the same after they merge, although she takes on a more feminine appearance. During the end credit sequence, she is shown wandering around a modern world searching for Surge, followed by an image of her standing on a beach with a red bow in her hair. On her desk, she keeps what appears to be a wedding photo where she is seen with a man whose face is hidden.
Is that Ethan from Resident Evil 8 and 7? So you don't get to see his face?
We sort of see his face. You have to just be really finicky with it.
There is Lynx trivia, so go ahead and read out some Lynx trivia.
There's quite a few bullet points for this. Lynx's feline appearance, the fact that he manifests as a male incarnation of Fate in the final battle with him, and his large black and gold color scheme are likely a reference to Texaltlipoca, the god of Tezcatlipoca, the Aztec god of fate, black magic, and chaos. In Aztec myth, Tezcatlipoca is identified with and would be taking the form of a jaguar, the animal that attacked Surge as a child. In Incan mythology, the cougar, which Lynx is identified as, has a similar role to the jaguar in the Mesoamerican mythologies.
Interesting. So he wasn't just a Catman for the sake of being a Catman, he was actually based on something.
Correct. During the first battle where you play as Lynx in Fort Dragonia as Surge, or against Surge, Kid, and your third party member, he comes equipped with a scythe. This is the only battle where the player can use this weapon. Also, Lynx lacks both Glide Hook and Feral Cat's tech skill. Instead, he comes with Dash and Slash. However, in New Game Plus, the Spectra Swallow is on the save file. He uses a different scythe that shares the stats of the Spectra Swallow and has a glowing effect that shifts with the colors of the rainbow.
This next one is, I think, really interesting, this next fact.
In New Game Plus, it is possible to win as Lynx due to a higher than typical level. This interaction provides the player a new scene where Lynx inspects a defeated Kid only for her to stab him, knocking him unconscious before collapsing.
It's pretty interesting. So if you New Game Plus it and actually manage to win that unwinnable fight, they account for that. So it just has kids stabbing you apparently.
Stab! There was an unused alternate portraits for Lynx that was supposed to be implemented, spanning the time Surge spends in his body. The expression on his face is clearly indicative of Surge's kinder nature, and is what would have led others who knew him to question why Lynx was looking or behaving as his usual self. Because the portrait wasn't utilized except in the shot menu, the characters he meet merely mention something is different with him.
Nice. I will read just to take some. Sorry, my brain just died. Just to take some relief off of you, I'll read some Guile trivia. There's only one Guile trivia. During the planning, this is basically kind of what we already know. During the planning stages of Chrono Cross, Guile was intended to be Magus in disguise, accompanying Surge to learn the true fate of his sister Shala. This would have paralleled his role in Radical Dreamers as the mysterious magician Gil. However, as more and more characters were added to the game, the developers felt it would have been too difficult to represent Magus' story well among the seas of other characters. Guile's backstory was removed, and he gained his own identity as a mystifying traveler. Regardless, Guile is the same as Magus in appearance and behavior. Fiercely handsome, interesting, intelligent. Did Guile write this?
Guile,
good-natured, eloquent,
everybody
and prone to
likes
having
him.
a bit of fun. Guile especially excels at the last point in his frequent toast to Enigma and his lighthearted bet with the fortune teller. I don't remember seeing, but let's see. I mean, I don't think that. It says Guile is the same as Magus in appearance and behavior, and then it lists all of these things that Magus did not have. For instance, good-natured, eloquent, prone to having a bit of fun. That's not Magus. That's not Magus. Also, hi, bookmark.
Did they know who Magus was? He's fiercely handsome. He's interesting, intelligent, good-natured, eloquent, prone to having a little fun. All the women wanted him.
He's the best scythe user in the world.
He's so smart and handsome and cool.
Let's see. Nothing really for Norris. Here's the. There's not much for Nikki. We didn't have Nikki in our playthrough.
We did not.
But here is the etymology of his name. As a rock star, Nikki wears flamboyant clothing and scarves, as does Nikki Six. It is assumed his name in English no doubt stems from this. Additionally, his Japanese name, Surashu, or Slash, may be a reference to Slash from Chrono Trigger, or the guitarist Slash from Guns N' Roses, who, of course, Slash from Chrono Trigger is named after.
Yeah,
the latter...
either way, it is a reference to Slash of Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, the latter is more likely, though, since the naming him after Guns N' Roses is more likely, though, since of course, the Japanese name for Chrono Trigger Slash is not Slash, it is soy sauce.
Yeah, Toriyama and his penchant for naming people after food or underwear.
Let's see, nothing for G Viper.
Gviper.
Let's see, what do we got for Riddell? Anything? Riddell is an oh my god. Riddell, this is a factoid in the same vein as like all of those factoids you see on IMDb that's like, did you know that this other actor was also considered for the role? It's like, does it matter? Riddell is an anagram of riddle. Could you call it an anagram if they only changed like 2 letters?
Riddell.
Nothing for Karsh or Zoa, oddly enough. I would have thought that they would have had some stuff. Here's one for Marcy. The name Marcy traces back to Mars, the Roman god of war. Though Mars was the name of the god, it also came to mean warlike or of war, related to the Latin stem mart as in martial. This fits because she's a renowned fighter, like the warlike deity. Alternatively, she could have just been called Marcy, because why not? I feel like some of these are stretching a little bit. Like, I'm not necessarily doubting it, but like some of them, it's like maybe, you know. Lucia. There has to be something about Lucia. All there is potential etymology. Lucia's name appears to be an adaptation of Lucia, with only one C. In Catholic tradition, Lucia was the name attributed to a saint who was titled Healer of the Blind. This is appropriate as Lucia rescues and raises Marcy after failing to save the girl's mother, Zelbeth. What? When did we ever find out this stuff? Is this telling us that Marcy is Nikki's half-sister? Because isn't Nikki's mother Zelbeth? Because that's the name of the ship, right?
Yeah. Zelbez is the name of the ship, and it's named after Fargo's wife, the Mer woman.
Trivia about Poshul.
Yes,
Poshul is...
Zelbez is in fact the mother of both Nikki and Mercy.
Poshul is the only character in the game that can be recruited in either world. That's it. That's all we get for Poshul.
Meaning we could get 2 Poshuls, or if you didn't get there, you can get Poshul.
Yeah, that's what it means,
world.
I think. If you didn't get Poshul at the start, you can get Poshul when you go to the other world, when you go to the other Arnie village.
How do you miss getting Poshul? Poshul's like right there at the start.
I missed getting Poshul on purpose just now.
Well, yeah, because you actively avoided it, because you knew where it was happening. Poshul is sort of like hoisted upon you.
I'll read another one in a second.
It is deathly quiet.
It is. About Rasley, who we also... Well, we did play with her a little bit.
Yeah, because she was thrust upon us in the beginning, and then was never seen again.
In the Japanese version, her name is actually Lazuli, as in the stone. Rasley likely stems from the word razzle-dazzle, which appropriately defines the animation for her text as well as her colorful outfits. I beg to differ. I think Rasley was just a poor translation of what was probably like Razuli, which is the same way that you would spell Rasley. Like, that's the way you would spell Rasley in Japanese.
Razuli.
I think we might be in a healing area right now. I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna use a small heal just to see. I'm poisoned too, but I'm not that worried about being poisoned. I don't know. That's it's a weird. Again, it's some of these etymology things are like stretching. They're reaching. All right, yeah. Now, so he's down to a third. We know this for a fact right now. He is in fact down to a third. I'm gonna use healing on myself. Zappa. Zappa is likely named after American musician Frank Zappa, who composed an album called Hammersmith Odeon. The former describing Zappa's profession, and the latter detailing the proper noun of a Greek smithy. Since the Greeks are famous for the Olympics, and yet again the motif of the smithing appears, it is no wonder that his texts resemble Olympic events. I mean, he's a wrestler, isn't he? A bit. So yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to stay alive. So it's basically the guide is basically at this point just heal.
Don't die.
Heal until he starts casting green again. Is basically what it says. Actually, you know what? Let's do a minus cure plus. Is there anything for Orcha? Orcha's name is a portmanteau of or and cha. The former is the Germanic word for bear, or the latter is a speech mannerism common to those who hail from Goldove. Again, I feel like that's reaching. That doesn't explain anything. I don't think that that's even correct. If it is correct, this is what I say to that: show your work. What's the source on that? Was that like from an interview? Was it from a book?
Are you asking people on the internet to show their work?
I mean, kinda. It is a wiki. In geometry, radius is a term for a line extending from the center of a circle to its border. In anatomy, radius is a bone on the thumb side of the forearm of humans, the largest vein in the wing of an insect, and a series of vertebrae in fish. The word radius itself comes from Latin, meaning a ray of light. It doesn't say anything about like which of those it is, though.
That's just, the various origins of the word radius in
Yeah,
different
that's just
like
like
languages.
that's like someone just guessing about what his possible name origin is. Let's see. Oddly, nothing for Fargo.
He's a pirate.
I mean, you would think if based on these past etymology terms, they would have said like Fargo is the name of a popular American movie starring, blah blah blah. Does it have anything to do with the game? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. We're just guessing. Matcha, the mother. Matcha appears to be a feminine form of the word macho. Appears to be.
Appears.
I'm gonna
That's
be
just speculation.
I'm gonna be disagreeing with that one. It's also a kind of tea. Korcha is a British black tea. So if they're all named after teas, then what's Orcha named after? Glenn. Glenn's name and double tech with Surge is a reference to Frog from Chrono Trigger. No shit. As Glenn was his real name before he turned into Frog, and X Slash is the name of the double tech. But it doesn't really say anything else about it being like.
If he
it
was
doesn't say anything about him being related or descended or anything like that. Nothing about Lena. Nothing about Miki, the other one of Nikki's girls. Here we go. Lost Oak, I'll have you read this one out. Harl. Harl has a couple of trivia things.
Well, the first one is kind of obvious.
Sure.
Harl is a condensed form of Harlequin, a jester-like figure which corresponds to her character's appearance.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's the joke. Tsukiyomi is Harl's Japanese name, meaning the god of the moon, in Shinto and Japanese mythology. This is fitting considering Harl's true identity as the Dark Moon Dragon. Which, if you have not been keeping up, is kind of spoilers.
I mean, listen, we're on the developer ending. If you don't know that by now, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you've missed a lot.
Right, so this is... I've mentioned this a few times before about people's fan theories on Harl's identity and ties with Kid. She shares the same fortune given to Kid by the fortune teller in Termina. Many attribute this to the fact that if the dragon god were to create a human being, the closest set of genetics would be Shala, trapped within the Time Devourer. Kid and Harl could thus conceivably come from Shala's genotype. In other words, Shala is basically the blueprint of which Harl was made, presumably, because what do dragons know about human anatomy?
Yeah, I get that. Why don't you use like something down here? You know what? Where's my? Use this. Why not? It's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
He's back to green. I think we're almost done.
That's the fan theory as to why people believe Harl and Kid are the same, almost the same person.
Nothing about Janice. Nothing about Draggy. There is another bullshit etymology entry about Starkey. His Japanese name is Starchild. So I don't know if let me go into a little bit of a mansplain. In these old games, in the PlayStation games, in Super Nintendo games, and in Nintendo games in particular, when they translate the Japanese over to the English, they have an issue with the number of characters available on screen. I don't mean characters as in the player characters. I mean the characters as in the text, like the letters, numbers. So, for instance, in this game, you only have, 7 letters to work with when naming a character? And that's the same in Japanese, is that you only have 7 katakana to use when naming a character. But the thing is, in Japanese, every symbol is an entire sound. It's like an entire syllable. So you can essentially name someone up to 7 syllables long. Whereas, of course, in English, it's not quite the same. In English, Surge itself, all 5 letters is like 1 syllable. And so the Japanese could get away with longer sounding names, whereas in English, we're limited by English, by the same number of slots. So in Japanese, his name might have been Starchild.
You hear that, England? English sucks.
Which is a lot more than they can name him here. We don't have enough letter slots to name him fully Starchild. So they just nicknamed him Starkey. That's it. That's why his name's Starkey.
Because his name is roughly Starchild. I feel like you could have gotten away with naming him Ziggy.
I feel like they could have named him Starkid instead. That would have been an actual match. I'm not sure why they didn't.
I was keeping in theme with naming characters either like after music, food, or underwear. So I'd say I would suggest Ziggy because of Ziggy Stardust, which is David Bowie essentially.
So here's another odd thing. So Sprig. Sprig's Japanese name is Suprigan, as in the full word Spriggan. But they, I guess, couldn't fit her whole name in the slot, even though I'm pretty sure you can fit that whole name in the slot. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they couldn't fit the N. But her full name would be Spriggan. And of course, the etymology entry on this is Sprig is short for Spriggan.
Well, yeah, we got that.
No shit. Mojo's Japanese name is Rakidan, as in Lucky Dan.
Do we know why Sprig was in that weird painted world?
I think it's purely just because she's like a forest spirit. Like she's like a weird magical creature, and she was just there. You know what? We can read this out. Hold on. Born in the year 796 AD, which is so she's like a couple hundred years old. Sprig probably researched magic during her life and was likely born in Medina, being a fiend, or one of the magic creatures in up there from Chrono Trigger. At some point in her life, she met the fortune teller of Termina and also developed her doppelgang ability, enabling her to transform into enemies she defeated. She lived on the outside world for much of her life, probably encountering Snef and providing him with a berry that enabled him control over rudimentary transformation magic. Eventually, Sprig was somehow cast into the enigmatic temporal vortex, where she eked out a life of quiet thinking and subsistence on a strange fruit and, oh my god, Sarurasei juice. Never heard of that. Her displacement there gave her a philosophy of chaos in life. And then she met Surge in about 1020, when when that whole thing happened. This says Sprig may be a unidimensional being, dependent on whether she was thrown into the temporal vortex before or after the split of dimensions. Although never stated in game, she was confirmed to be a fiend via the missing piece art book. Fiend is just the name of the magical creatures that Magus was the leader of in Chrono Trigger. They're not like, just because they're called fiends doesn't mean they're evil. We're almost done with this, and I'm just sitting by. So yeah, Mojo's Japanese name is Lucky Dan.
Lucky Dan.
Masato Kato said Mojo was the first bonus character he conceived, claiming it reflected his fandom of horror and that Mojo's recruitment and his favorite event is his favorite event in the game, considering a bit of a unique story and the characters themselves are very special. So I guess the character creator considers Mojo to be a horror character. He does have a
In a
spike
way-
through his
Well,
nail through
he's-
his heart.
Mojo is a voodoo doll, a straw doll. So that is kind of tied to elements of the occult. He's got a nail driven through his chest.
Turnip Boy,
Curses and
aka
whatnot.
just Turnip.
Commits tax evasion.
So basically, it's just his English dialogue that sounds like Frog's, which matches because Frog's old-fashioned way of speaking is also just an English translation edition. He didn't really speak like that in Japanese. We're almost done. We're almost done with our trivia, and we're almost done with this fight. I could just finish the fight, but you know what? Let's continue on. Let's continue seeing if there's any more interesting trivia. Neofeo just has another bullshit etymology entry, which I'm not going to bother to read because honestly, so far they've been kind of bad. For instance, here's the etymology of Skelly's name. Skelly appears to be a colloquialism for skeleton.
You don't say.
Apparently, Fun Guy's Japanese name is Kinoko, which of course is mushroom in Japanese. There's so many characters. Hold on. We're almost done. There's only a few more. Irinez. Does she have anything? Irinez is an anagram of Cyrene, which is French for mermaid, and related to sirens. Mel doesn't have anything. We didn't have Mel in our party. Here's the more interesting thing. So I don't know. I think this is one of the like many other endings that we of course did not get. You remember when we were wondering what the hell is up with Leah, the little girl, the caveman little girl we found on the island?
we used for the island and then never again.
Here's Leia's story. Leah was born in a prehistoric village of hunters and warriors. When her father died during her infancy, her grandmother told her that he had gone to the sky. She came to El Nido after facing land anger, presumably an earthquake, and found no other villages, but learned that the green dragon resided there along with several other monsters. Not long after her arrival, Serge and his party flew in on a wingipede, and she mistook them for messengers from the sky, asking them if they knew her father. She then told them of the green dragon and noted that if one were to thrash the monsters around the island, well, we kind of know this. Leah's ambition was to return home and find her father. Apparently you only see this dialogue if she's in your party when you get the good ending, and you know your party members kind of have a little bit of dialogue during that whole thing. Leah's ambition was to return home and find her father, later remarking that she would name her child Ayla when she got back.
So
in all probability,
she's Ayla's mom.
In all probability, Leia most likely slipped into a strange gate or temporal distortion in the years before 65 million BC, which took her to Gaia's navel, which existed even before Chronopolis. And then sometime after Chrono Cross, she must have gone back to have Ayla. Yeah. So she's Ayla's mom, apparently. She's Ayla's mom. She's time-displaced Ayla's mom, Leah.
But who's Ayla's dad?
I don't know.
She doesn't. She's not a fungus. She doesn't reproduce by budding.
Van's only piece of trivia is that he's named after Van Gogh, a famous painter.
Unless the theory that, or unless the dialogue saying that the humans in the prehistoric area weren't actually humans is in fact true.
I still have issues. I know that I think the main story guy behind Chrono Cross also, of course, did work on Chrono Trigger. It's not like they got a whole new person. It's not like they got an entirely new team. Of course, they didn't bring Toriyama back. But like, when I look at the details of both games, I get the impression that whoever made Chrono Cross didn't actually know all of the details in Chrono Trigger, even though I know for a fact it was like the same guy. Like, did he forget? Like, there's so many like little tiny retcons here and there that make me think that like he must have forgotten. I don't know. Here's the only trivia for Doc. Doc is slang for doctor, the occupation of this character. We only have 4 more characters, and then I'll finish this fight.
Halo
this one,
3 finished the
you know
fight.
what? This one is actually something that I didn't even notice, and I don't know if you noticed it either. Lost joke. Grobik. Grobik's Japanese name is Gyadaran. I don't know if that means anything. Did you know? Grobik is cyborg backwards.
Yes, I did know. That's
I
one of
did
the first
not.
things, one of the first things that popped in my mind is like, that's just cyborg
I
backwards.
did not
But
realize that.
I didn't say anything because I thought this is really silly.
Looking at Pierre's thing. Pierre's stuff isn't really that interesting. Apparently Pierre's level 7 tech skill, if we had ever gotten him, refers to the legendary hero Cyrus. In other words, Frog's knight. There's nothing interesting about Pierre. It says he uses French wrong, but I don't think that was really the point.
Well, I think it's sort of implying that he is a charlatan.
Yes, I think so.
I believe that's his story that you learn, that he's actually kind of a fraud.
Okay, that's it for the
Kill
that's
this
it
man.
for the trivia. Let's
This creature.
Let's kill this man. Do I have any more holy healing? No, I don't. I have holy light. Alright, that's fine.
If they made a third entry into the series so many years after, do you think they're gonna tell you where Lavos came from?
I don't know. The problem is, like, we can't go back in time and stop Lavos from arriving, though, because like it would mess everything up. According to this game, it would mess everything up. Because without Lavos, humanity doesn't, evolve.
Our brain don't get big.
Bookmark says another fun trivia for this game is you can't name Surge Chrono.
Well, it just doesn't let you.
Apparently, it doesn't let you. Either the actual word, with the CH, or the name without the H.
Spell it with a K. That'll get him.
Name him Kronos.
Exactly.
All right, he has to be almost dead. He's mostly using green, which the guide says it means he's almost dead. We'll keep on going. Bush Basher +5. Do that much damage, but that's fine. This really has not been a difficult fight.
No, not terrible.
Let's do this. I mean, the green plate really is what's making it an easy fight. Still not dead, huh? Still kicking. Real with the green plate and the Spectre Swallow too, which I'm also using. Mega yellow. That's a big one. Spicy. Still not dead. Let me heal myself. I don't need a big heal, but I need a heal. Let me use Q+. Like, I don't want to really be like any kinds of low, you know what I mean? Just in case, because you never know. Like, he could pull out some kind of big thing and like destroy me in one hit if I'm not careful. Still alive. Deluge it is. Still going. Let me heal myself. Cure plus. Yeah. I'll just heal myself again.
Wow.
Let me do a decent sized heal.
My mouth is still reeling from those really bad tastes.
No. Ow. Do another decent sized heal. Yeah? What is this gonna do? Eh. Still gonna heal myself. Actually, I'll do it right now. Just fast forward a little bit. Let's just fast forward through this. Because I'm able to do so.
We have the technology.
Oh no. This isn't good.
Ow.
Yeah, I need to heal. It didn't let me heal last time for some reason. But I can heal now. Better do a recover all. This isn't good. Oh, this is really not good. This. Oh my god! This is actually really not good. Let's do a regular heal. It keeps on, like, not resetting my stamina for some reason. Like, it's making my... Like, I need to have more stamina, and it's not, like, giving me full stamina anymore. Like, what happened? Is it because... Is it one of the, It must be a, It must be one of the, status effects that I have.
You have something called sprain, so I think
Yeah,
that's
that
why
must
you're not
be it.
getting stamina back.
Oh, now I can finally hit him. God! Oh my god! So yeah, this is what we would have seen if we had just defeated it normally. Everything goes into the time vortex instead of Shala getting freed. But we're not getting that ending. Surge is tired. I'm tired.
I mean, wouldn't you
boss.
be?
Okay. Stu. Yay! Here we are. We're here. Is it you or me? I feel like we
I think
switch
I was
every
the
single
tall
time.
one. I think the tall one's Pepper.
Whoa.
Welcome to the development room.
Welcome. I think Pepper's the short one, isn't it?
I don't recall.
This is where the development team gets to shake the thanks to the
yeah,
players.
okay, Pepper's the short one. Because he keeps saying shake. What was that? For Pepper?
Stop interrupting me. Just shake it and say your line.
Oh, that was terribly terrible of me. Be sure to talk to Pepper or me when you wish to leave.
Okay, so don't talk to them until I want to leave. That's the way it goes. You won't be able to shake it out of here otherwise. Well, have a good time.
Have a splendid time.
Okay, so we get to talk to everybody. Yay! Shuichi Sato. Oh, you know what I should do? I should do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna call up the credits.
All I see is what he says at the end. Something about his butt hair.
Shuichi Sato battle effects graphics. Let me change this so I can still see chat. I was in charge of the battle effects. Oh, you could have just said so. And I was so busy I didn't even have time to tend to my butt hairs. Just kidding about the butt hairs. I tended to them. But let me tell you about my goatee. It's not like I dye the bristles, but there's some red hair mixed in there. See? Black hair, red hair, black hair, red hair. Great.
I think you were more busy looking at your goatee hairs.
Kanji Oiwa. Oddly enough, it doesn't say who this person is. Oh, Tsuyoshi, the player's finally here. Man, we sure waited a long time. I thought you might have called it quits. What? There's something you'd like to discuss? Mix Jello and a bomber jack will appear to place rubber band on your cup. What on earth are you talking about? Listen, you're not getting any younger, so stop playing games all the time and spend some time with your daughter. I don't have a daughter, but if I did, I would. Thank you. Weird. Weird exchange that was. Even weirder than the butt hair guy. Hiroshi Uchiyama. Hiroshi Uchiyama. Character modeling, monster modeling. You can be this one, you know.
Rule number 1 about making games. Keep on dreaming to find the right idea. Rule number 2. Work up a burning passion to make your idea a reality. Rule number 3. Show love for your work. That's all.
I don't know why I decided Cockney was going to be the thing.
What is this? Richard Honeywood?
Honey.
Richard Mark Honeywood. He is part of the localization team.
Okay, let's pick.
He is, in fact, the localization director.
Okay, what was our lap number? 13? Try 13. Let's see what he does. Just put in 13.
Okay. I think it doesn't matter. I think each number is a character, and no matter what you pick, he'll just be that number character.
Yeah, that was the point. I think he becomes whatever character.
Yeah. So 13 is Rasley. So we get haunted.
No, that is
by Ghost of the Past.
That is not Rasley. That's Rasley's sister.
It's not Rasley?
No, it's Rasley's sister.
Hold on.
Whose name I forget. Was it Dazzly or something?
No, that's Rasley. She has purple hair. Yeah, that's Rasley.
I thought Rasley wore different colors.
No. Let me see. Who's Rasley's sister? Oddly enough, her friggin' entry does not actually name Rosetta. No, Rosetta is her sister, and Rosetta looks completely different. Rosetta wears blue. So no, it's not Rosetta, it's Rasley. Richard Honeywood. I work at Square in Tokyo, where I live with the Chrono Cross team. I was the localization director, the localization programmer, and one of the translators. One interesting feature of this game is its automatic accent generation ability. Without this system, all the text for the 43 main characters wouldn't have fit into the game, making an English version impossible. I created an English auto accent system where we could just write the plain translation and leave it up to the program to convert it real time into the voice of whoever's speaking at the time. So, I'm also responsible for all of those funny speech impediments that were sure drove you crazy.
Yes, they did.
But I bet you never realized they were auto-generated, right? Anyway, see you later, Sergi.
That was one of the first things we pointed out, was that they're auto-generated. It was you! You were the source. The patient zero.
It's the guy from Iron Blooded Orphans. It was you! Nobody who doesn't watch Iron Blooded Orphans gets that. But there you are. Sorry. Yasu... Can't type. Yasuhiro, Yamamoto? No, Akiyama. Akiyama is...
Yamamoto is a completely different name.
No, it's on here. There is a Yasuhiro Yamamoto, and that's what my search function brought up first. Character textures. Character textures. Yasuhiro Akiyama, Kung Fu is awesome. That's great. I mean, it is. It's true. Absolutely true. Hikaru.
Anzai.
CG designer.
I worked really hard on the movies.
Yeah, you go ahead.
So hard, in fact, that I got blisters on my fingers from all the texturing. Ugh. Something tells me you press really hard on the keyboard. We all worked really hard on them, so be sure to watch them. We watched them a lot.
Yep, we watched them. Ko-arai. Not listed. Thanks for playing. I really mean it. Okay.
Oh, I wonder who you were.
Kiyoshi, main programmer. Be this guy.
We are finally done. Ah, I can sleep in peace. You slept in chaos before? Hey, you should get some rest too. You know that? Good night. And reset. Why'd you do this? Did we make a mistake speaking to this man?
Did we? Holy shit, I think we did. Hold on. I mean, it didn't actually reset in Chrono Trigger, right? Let's just press start and see if it, brings us back. Hey! Oh, I was looking for a rewind. I really was. I was looking for a rewind function. There is none, by the way. Good trolling. Good trolling. Masataka. Hata. Also not listed. I guess he'll say, I'm responsible for the monster animation. To anyone who wins battles with ease, how about some monster watching by using the defend command? You might see a power move you've never seen before. But I won't take responsibility if you see the words game over by doing so. Take care.
No, you have to take responsibility because you told people to defend more.
Dark Uchimichi. Dark Michi. I'm going to guess that this is the only Uchimichi listed. He's listed for two things. I don't know if it's the same guy. Maybe it's not. There's one listed for event planning and staging, and there's one listed for field map ID data. His name is Ryoji. Ryoji Uchimichi. Don't shy away from darkness. You must face it. Okay. Next room. Hitoshi. Toshioguchi. Player concept design and sub-character design. I did all the character animations, like the character you're controlling now. And a whole bunch of deadly ones. Oh, sorry if they were over your head. I hope there was at least one character you liked. Well, see ya.
Mika...
Nuno... Character textures. Go ahead.
Why did we have so many characters?
That's my question, Mika. That's my question as well.
That's what I kept asking myself when I was drawing all of them. Oh boy. Why were there so many?
She's actually listed in multiple places. Player concept design, sub-character design as well. Sentaro. Battle effects graphics. Can be this guy too.
Hey, how's it going? I was in charge of the magic and other effects. Man, I'm burnt out. My memories of the summer of 1999. I was at the beach, in my dreams. It was nice. Amusing dream, except for the sea of blood. And lastly, there's some advice to all my friends, young and old. Don't cast any magic with your nose pressed against the TV screen. That's a very specific thing.
Weird. Nori Kazu Sato. Not listed, but as they say. So I'm like trying to see if there is anyone listed. Oh, that's weird. It is listed. Oh, you know why? It's because he's listed differently. In the actual credits, he's listed as Norikazu Sato, not Norikazu Sato. It says character modeling, monster modeling. I made all the various creatures of this world, and there were plenty, let me tell you. Actually, the character you're controlling now and all the other characters around you all started off as one tiny little gray box, just like Spider-Man. Well, I hope to see you again.
I miss
in another world.
Spider-Box. I miss Spider-Box.
You've got Hatai. Player concept design, sub-character design. I did some battle effects and worked on Pip's design. I joined the team midway, but I feel good about what I accomplished. Some of my memorable moments were watching the sunrise and fireworks outside our office window, and a late-night trip to the video store in Ibisu to rent flamenco. I need to add variety to my daily routine. You think we'll meet again? Probably. Now, these people worked in Square Enix headquarters, right? That's the building that gets thrown at you in the Nier raids. I don't think that they own that building anymore. Like, I don't think that is where they work anymore.
I think they've left that particular building.
All right, Kiyoshi, Yoshi, Tsuchiya. Field map artwork. I was in charge of the field map. I hope you enjoyed the world of Chrono Cross. Keep on playing to find all the hidden field maps. I'm pretty sure we've seen all of them. Noriko Saito. Production support. You can be this one.
Well, I think I'll play again. This time I'm taking a different character along. See, they also have the third character is whoever else you want to take.
Yeah.
Chrono Cross is so much fun. There's so many characters to choose from. Too many.
Apparently, one of the other features of New Game Plus is you get this key item that lets you actually replace Surge in battles. Like Surge will still be like the main character that you play, when walking around and talking to people, but in battle you can just have not Surge. You can have 3 other characters instead of having to have Surge all the time.
Sugaru Aoki.
Sugaru Aoki, field map design.
Sounds like a higher position because of the way he's speaking.
Alright, Chrono Cross is complete. Good job, everyone. Good job to me, too. It was really great working with the Chrono Cross team. Teamwork is a beautiful thing. I was also happy about the average age of the team members being so high. Born in 1967, I'm starting to worry about my waist size. Takashi Wako. Field map artwork. Everybody here works in the field map. Many people come and go, which brings me to the following. As long as time and space is in accord with me, then everything is fine. This is what the other me is saying. That's how I feel about the project. I'm glad I was able to meet the other me. 2 teams from 2 different worlds worked on this project. You can be this guy, Yoshiyuki.
Yoshiyuki Oku. This almost weirdly reads like a poem. I handled the battle animation sometimes. I worked really hard sometimes. I slept sometimes. I was frustrated sometimes. Well, I guess we're finished, or not. Next time, I hope to improve the animation, or not. This is definitely written as a poem. It is not a haiku because I was counting. In any case, I plan to live a lovely life for now.
This says, I don't know if this is a typo or if this is really the way it was listed. This says Motis Design, M-O-T-I-C-E.
Not modus?
Not motive. Not motion. I think it could be motion design, though, because, I mean, obviously he's an animator. That's what he said. I wonder if this article was OCR'd from something. That is scanned and then automatically translated into text. Yusuke Kikoshi. Not listed. Let me look for Kigoshi. Of course, in the actual credits, it's Yusuke with 2 U's. Yusuke Kikoshi. Event planning and staging. Go ahead. You already have his voice. Go ahead.
Well, I hope this one doesn't have a lot to say.
Whew, looks like we finally made it. What kept me going was envisioning the expression on your face while you played the game. Did you enjoy it?
It was awesome.
Really? I'm glad to hear that. Thank you very much for playing.
Hold on. This is like torture on my throat.
But I'm not too sure about the name Surge.
He's a real more.
Well, I hope you're looking forward to our next project.
I want to see what he says if I said the other thing. Nah, he's all the same stuff.
Oh man. Will not
I remember
slip
seeing
into
a bird person.
I will not slip into a Kurobara voice for a long time.
Yoshitsugu Saito, another event planner and stager.
The magnificent story of the planet has ended, and a new journey unfolds. At the end of the eternal journey is... Anyway, there are so many sub-events in this game, so you won't be able to see all of them the first time around. The course of action you take and the choices you make may reveal new events. Play the heck out of Chrono Cross. Play it! Play it!
I think we did.
We saw a lot of stuff, but there's definitely things we didn't see. Hiroki Chiba, another event planning person, and he's using Radius's thing, so hello everybody! Just like in the original, I was in charge of the events for Chrono Cross. This time he's old, so he worked on Chrono Trigger too.
That's why he picked Radius.
This time around, there are lots of characters. How many did you all get? It was really a difficult task for me to come up with that many events. But since all the characters had their own unique personality and style, it made my work a lot of fun. Who did you all like? My favorite is a secret. Masahiro Kabe. Field map design. You can be this guy.
It looks like just regular dude. Thanks a lot for playing Chrono Cross. Hope to see you again somewhere. Huh?
Noriko Mitose.
I bet you were in charge of music, weren't you?
Words, yes. Ending theme. The words for the ending theme. Vocals as well. I think this might be her.
They did the vocals or wrote the vocals?
Both.
The answer was yes.
This music seems so distant, yet so close, from a fond dream long ago. They remind me of a season. I was able to meet and accomplish something. I hope to meet again. The message I leave behind, thank you.
So she is actually the singer for the ending theme, and that I don't know if they're using her voice in that particular song, or if that's just, G&G's verse, or if that's just canned synth vocals. But she did in fact sing the ending song, the theme.
You get first this time. I allow it.
Lost Joke allows you to get first. Oh, it's just back. Okay, well, anything here? No. See what's in here then. Teddy Yutaka Sano. Yutaka Sano, localization specialist. He's the lead localization specialist. Shake it, baby! Irk it! Irk it? Shigeto Sami Matsushima, also a localization specialist, not the lead. Give me this guy.
Hi! I'm one of the localization specialists at Squaresoft. Man, that is a name you don't hear anymore.
Yeah.
Who worked on the US version of Chrono Cross. First off, congratulations on clearing the game and finding this room. I hope you enjoyed the world of Chrono Cross and its strange, unique inhabitants. As our localization director, Richard, mentioned, this game would not have been possible without his auto accent system. Having more than 40 characters was a challenge for us, and it was hard to keep characterization consistent throughout the game.
You know what? Maybe you should have had less characters. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you should have had fewer characters. Maybe keep it under 10 next time.
But overall, we managed to give each of them distinct characteristics without sacrificing consistency and the common lines. The same lines you saw when you played with one party combination will appear differently if you take different members to the same location. Try it out.
Nah.
If you enjoyed the game, send your donations to yours truly at P.O. Box. Just kidding. But seriously,
You really
please tell
sound
your
like
friends.
Sammy here.
But seriously, please tell your friends about this game and invite them over to the wonderful world of Chrono Cross. Thanks.
You really do sound like Sammy. Second floor. Tomoko Murakami. Tomoko. CG designer.
I really like him. That man with the goatee, dressed in black on a southern island. What? He's too hairy? He's bald under that hat? That's what I like about him.
The hell? What the hell did I just read? Yoichiro. Hori. Let's see. Hori. Let's look for Hori instead. Yoichiro Hori, motive design. So he's another animator.
It's important to push when you can't pull. Okay.
Okay. You're all right. Yosuke.
Aiba.
Monster design, monster texture. I made a lot of monsters, over 100 actually. But because they're monsters, every one of them will be defeated. That's kind of sad, really. They didn't do anything wrong. I mean, they did attack us. Generally, the monsters will attack us. I'm just saying. Don't tell me it. Nah, you wouldn't do such a terrible thing. You didn't, did you? I mean, yes, I defended myself. As is proper. You can be this old man.
I'm Yoshihiro Takeshita.
Takeshita. Yoshiro
Hey.
Takeshita.
Hey, good job making it this far. I see. Yes. Sounds like you had quite an adventure. It brings a tear to my eye. I have a small present for you. Pick one.
Well, I mean, one is my color and one is your color. I'm gonna be selfish and pick my color. Woo! CG designer, apparently. So he's not even involved in the graphics. He made the movies. But for some reason he decides to make things change color. Takuji anai. Takuji anai. Field map artwork. No, it's what he says. I drew the world map.
So the like actual in-game map, because it's all pre-rendered.
Yeah, I
He
think
drew
so.
that?
Looks like it.
Ugh, that's a lot of detail.
You want to go?
I really worked my heart out. It's so great. If you could play a number of times.
I mean, technically, I've played it twice, fully. Well, almost fully.
I probably shouldn't have gone for that, because I was looking at the dwarf.
Honne. This has his name listed as Yasuyuki Honne, another field map artist. Do you want to be the dwarf?
No, my attempt at making a dwarf voice just then was kind of hurting. I think Kuwabara did a number on me.
I went all out on the art. Phew, momentum is a powerful thing. How about it, everyone? Long vacation? I guess not. Yoshimasa Furukawa Battle Effect Graphics. Burn it, freeze it, fly it.
Oh, that's it? I thought they were gonna go like the whole deal. God, did this come out during Discovery?
Discovery?
The Daft Punk album, Discovery.
I don't know.
I think that's the one that has Technologic on it.
This came out in like '99, I believe.
Alright, let's see. Please continue. I'm looking up something completely unrelated.
Mizushi Sugurawa. To all you item collectors out there, were you able to get them all? I'll be doing my best. Event item graphics. He's actually the only character, or the only person listed under that. Not character, he's a real person. He's a real boy.
No.
He's a real boy.
Technologic came out way later.
Which song should I play? Enter a number. You know what? Let's do 13. You know what? Let's do a different song. Let's do 11. Sure. Oh, they both play songs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Excuse me? Sir? It's Kid! What the? You have a problem? Ain't like I'm looking for someone to pickpocket, looking for loose change. Fine, here's a special treat. I'll change your character's names for you. Whose name you want to change?
Oh, you can.
I can actually change their whole name. Nah, forget it.
Ha! Have it your way. See ya.
Why is that something you can do, Kid?
I wonder if it was actually supposed to be Kid, the character, or just a kid. Just random kid and not like, you know, Kid. Takashi Kimura. Takashi Kimura, CG designer. From the depths of the dark ocean bottom, gazing up at the bright world so far. What exists there? What will you find? Heh. Just kidding, that's out of character. Okay. Takato Ito. Takato. Ito. Let me look for Ito. Takato Ito, where are you? There's Masaki Ito, Kenji Ito. Not listed. Actually,
Well,
not
let's see
listed.
what they say. It would make me so happy knowing that you enjoyed the game so much that you lost track of time. No, really.
I mean, we kind of lost track of time. I was kind of hoping to be done before halfway the stream, but we're not. But that's okay. I'm not going to hurry it up. I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh no. Another sleepy person.
Yoshinori. Ogura. 3D map graphics. So sleepy. That's it. That's all there is. Hey, look, it's Miguel. Ryo Tsurumaki. Field map ID data, whatever that means.
Which is what they're saying.
Who did Miguel? You or me?
I think I did, Miguel. Hello, I was in charge of creating the field map ID data and mask processing.
I don't know what mass processing is. What does that mean? Ryo.
If you ever run into problems like it's so hard to get around this map, or the character's climbing or is clipping the chair, that's my that's my feature.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. Look. He originated it. It's you. It's you.
Huh? ID data. Mask processing. Oh, I hope to see you again somewhere.
I'm not going to explain that. Bye.
He was talking directly to you.
Storyboard for the CG movies. Apparently he also did event planning and staging. I assume it's the same guy. It might not be. He also was a scenario writer. Again, assuming it's the same guy. I think it was. In fact, something I didn't realize, he's the director. He's the man. He is the director.
The man.
He's the guy to blame for all of my problems with the game.
It's you.
It's you.
Another exciting nightmare is about to end. What kind of love and dream await you around the next corner? Have faith in tomorrow and live it your way. Good luck. Good luck, sucker.
Sucking.
So, this guy is the guy who decided that they should have 1 million characters. This guy is also the guy who apparently forgot his own details of the previous game. This is what it says about Masato Kato. Masato Kato is a Japanese writer responsible for writing parts of the stories for Chrono Trigger, in which he wrote in-depth material to complement the main story, and also masterminded the era of 12,000 BC. Radical Dreamers, Xenogears, and Chrono Cross. That's pretty much it. I mean, he's done other things, but that's, you know, yeah. I do feel like I don't know if he decided consciously to retcon some stuff, or he just literally forgot some of the details about Chrono Trigger, but there are some things that don't add up. Oshita. Let me look and see if I can find him. Toru Oshita. Oddly, I don't see him. Toru Oshita. No, he's not listed.
I played a character in another game. It was Persona. I named my character Oshita, but as a joke.
Toru Oshita. You can be this guy.
Dad, mom, grandma,
there
brother,
he is.
Sister, Okasan. Why the sudden slip? Why the sudden slip back into Nihon?
Keiji-san. They've misspelled san. Sun is not a thing. It's san. It's S-A-N. San.
Shin-chan. The
Shin-chan.
Shin-chan.
Gorota.
Crayon Shin-chan. Nori-chan. Mon-chan. Shimamo-chan. And everyone else. And to all of you who have played Chrono Cross. Yeah, I did it.
3D map graphics is where I found him. Spelled his name completely different. They spelled it with an H for some reason.
Well, considering that they misspelled san for sun.
Kiyo, Nakatani, 3D map graphics as well. Thanks for playing all the way through. Did you enjoy it? Anyone who's confused should play again. Anyone who wants to know about the sequel, wait 2 more years. Just kidding. We're not going to make a sequel to this game. And they never did. Oh my god. The music changed.
I think we're under attack.
Masanori Hoshino. Element planning and monster data. You can be this one. Also, no, not that one. Never mind. Just that.
Hello, I started working as a planner. That's why I look like this.
Okay.
Oh, I was looking at the
Oh my god.
creatures. Oh, it's an actual fight.
What's going on here? Why
I was
are we
looking at-
fighting a beach bum?
I
Oh
thought
no.
I was looking at the monster.
Oh, it's Katsuhisa Higuchi. Katsuhisa Higuchi. Battle program, data design, monster logic data. He
So
also
I
worked
think-
on Chrono Trigger.
I think might be the reason why we're in the battle screen now.
Oh, hello people, I'm Katsuhisa, and I'm a programmer. Unlike the artists, musicians, and scenario writers, etc., we programmers don't stand out that much, I guess. So today, I thought I'd teach you folks just what a program is, by killing you! Hold on while I call some of my friends. Hey, you guys!
I thought you were just doing that. I looked away for a moment.
Nope, it
Nope,
really is.
Actually made a Goonies reference.
Kazumi. Look up Kazumi. Kobayashi. Polygon model programming, sequence programming, polygon sequence data. You can beat this one.
Hi, I'm Kazumi. Nice to meet you.
Kazumi programmed the sections that display and maneuver polygon models. Why don't you show them, Kazumi? What if I actually died? That was moving! Who's next? Yoshiyuki Miyagawa. Yoshiyuki Miyagawa. Effects programming, camera work programming, and particle generator. Guess that's me. You can call me Mia. Mia wrote the program sections that manipulate effects. His effects look like this. What if I actually died? I'm low on health. What if I actually died?
Oh, so they did the flybys.
Yeah, well, it also said he's in charge of the camera work. More effective, don't you think? And lastly,
still flyby.
but not leastly, we have... Could be this guy. Kikoji, oh no. Oh no!
Oh no!
Special effects programming.
I'm not in trouble, that's my name.
He coded the special effects used in the battles, as well as the menu systems program. Go for it, Orno! Uh-oh. Oh.
What ability is this?
I think it's a special one. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, please. Okay. How handy. Oh, and as for me, well, I was responsible for the overall battle program. Why, I even wrote the data and functions that allow this image of me to talk to you like this. The artificial intelligence and logic of the monsters and other enemies was also written by yours truly. Thanks for listening to my long speech here. Oh, and I really appreciate that you bought a copy of Chrono Cross too. Well, until we meet again in some other game, take care and... sayonara!
This was a lot of effort went into this section.
A lot, yeah. Well, they are programmers.
Well, I mean, yeah. It almost felt like a learning moment for them to explain what exactly they did specifically.
Just in case. Just in case that happens again. Okay. Just in case. Oh no. Sure is tough dealing with odd and even numbers. Huh? The flickering? Oh, it's supposed to be that way.
It's a feature.
There is, I mean, there is a setting on this emulator that will eliminate the flickering, but I didn't put it on because I wanted a full-on, you know, accurate representation of the game. Yoshiyuki Miyagawa, which we already saw, programmed the visual effects. Due to the magnificent work of the designers, the quality was surprisingly excellent. I hope my programs will really add to the game so that you may further indulge in the world of Chrono Cross. I hope you feel your time playing this game was well spent. Please enjoy the extra features the second time around. Here's a new one. What is this? Tetsunobu Tsunoda. Monster planning, monster sequence data. Push, Muramura, push, push, push. See, I'm a little more pushy. No? Not at all?
Nope, there was no
anyone?
laugh.
You're dead?
This is sandbagging.
Oh, no.
No!
What's going on here? Oh my god. Oof.
Wait, they're fighting each other.
I'll never win. Toshiaki Suzuki. Toshiaki. Playable character data. Pause. Hold on a minute. Playable character data. Character sequence data. Element data. Database design. Who was the other guy? I didn't see who the other guy was. I didn't see his name. They went. It was going without my input. Talk to him again. Again. All right. Who was the other guy?
These like flybys make me think of entering a dungeon in 14.
They make me think of starting a fight in Soul Calibur.
The tale of swords and souls, eternally retold.
Two fighters enter the arena. Who will emerge victorious?
Hiromichi Tanaka.
Hiromichi Tanaka. Hiromichi Tanaka, menu system design and menu graphics. Got him. All right. Well, let's let's leave. I already talked to this guy, right? Yeah, we already did this one.
Wait 2 more years. Game
That
that is
Turok
almost...
up there? Look, is that Turok standing up in the corner there? Like a young,
Turok.
like a teenage Turok?
Turok had shoes. This guy does not. Kyoji Umakoshi.
Umakoshi. Umakoshi. Oops, Umakoshi. So we can find his other name. No, maybe it's under Koji. No, maybe it's under Koji. Like some of these, it's like their name is spelled differently in here versus their actual like official, you know, credit listing. Makoshi. Let me look real quick and see if I can find him. No, the only Koji I'm seeing is Koji Ono. Koji. Where art thou, Koji? Dokoda Koji-san? No, I really don't see any Kojis. I'm almost done. Hold on. He doesn't say what he does, and I just haven't read it yet, does he? Why don't you go ahead and read?
There's someone really scary in the sound room. I better make a run for it.
In the sound room.
Is the sound room haunted?
It's all he says. Wow. I'm still looking. There's a lot of people who worked on this game. But no, I'm at the end, and no, I don't see anyone. No Koji. Yoshitaka Hirota. Game sound effects. I'm so busy. I want to take off somewhere far away on my bike. Chiharu, you can be this one. Chiharu Minakawa. Sound effects supervisor. She also worked on Chrono Trigger.
Women must be strong and live vigorously. Are you strong?
Yasuhiro Yamamoto. Game sound editor. You could be this guy because he looks like Turok, and I know that you love Turok. Lost joke.
But which Turok? You know,
He's like a teen Turok. He's like a young Turok before his dinosaur adventures.
I love Pip. That thing's so cute.
It's Disco Stew, aka Mr. Gunpla. Yo Inakura. Game sound effects. Call me funky. I bought a new pair of jeans because my other ones have a hole. What do you think? Disco Stew likes jeans. Ryo Yamazaki. Synthesizer program. You could be this guy.
Well, what do you think? Great sound, huh? Watch us on the PS2.
Okay. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't need to look up this guy. I know who this guy is.
I don't know.
Yasunori Mitsuda. How did you like the music? What should I do next time? Anyway, I'm off on another trip. Oh yeah, the soundtrack should be out by then, so be sure to go out and buy it. See ya! By the way, I do actually own the soundtrack to this game. I own both the actual game and the soundtrack. Mitsuda. I want to see what he did after this. What he did, like, directly after this. Where's his... Here we go. Chrono Cross. In the same year, he did a couple of songs for Bomberman 64. And then he did some arrangements for Mega Man Legends 2. And then the next game that he is fully credited with the actual doing the music is a game called Tsunagai Atonement. He did music for Shadow Hearts, he did music for Legaia 2, and he did music for Xenosaga Episode 1. Just recently from this. Those are like the games he did right after this. Interesting. I mean, he's done like a lot more than that, but those are the things he did right after this. There you go on this one. Are we done with on this level? Oh yeah. I'm not gonna do this one again. This just brings me over here, which is fine. Next. It's completely locked. Did we talk to this guy? I don't remember talking to this guy.
I don't think so.
Kazuhiro Hasegawa, production manager. There are many people in various places. You act differently toward many. You're always searching for yourself. What kind of you do you like? What kind of you do you want to be? I hope you find the right you. Good luck to you. This is according to specification. I wonder if that's like something that he said during production a lot. I think that's it. I think that might actually be it. We might be done.
We might be.
Well, let's see what happens when we talk. You want to shake it on out? Sure. You sure? Let me, just in case. It's game over once you leave. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Thanks for making the game. Make another one sometime in the next, 25 years, maybe? Can we affect time like that, Lost Joke? Can we affect time by telling game developers of the past to make a new game?
Yes.
Okay, good. This is you. No, wait, no, this is Pepper. So you decided to shake it on out of here.
Please be careful. Next time we meet, the Shaker Brothers will win for sure.
You heard the man. You better be ready. Well then. Goodbye. Shake it.
And thank you.
Bean. That's it. That's all there is. That's all there is for Chrono Cross. I mean, you know, there's like half a dozen. There's almost a dozen endings, I think. We're not going to do all of those. I think the developer ending is perfectly fine. We saw Slash and Ozzy and Flea. You know, we got the full story. We got the good ending. We got the developer ending. I think that this has been a good playthrough. I would say, of the two, Lost Joke, which do you prefer?
Well, I would obviously prefer Trigger over Cross. But I also don't really think Cross is as bad as some people think it is.
I don't think it's bad at all. I don't. It's weird that people would think it's bad.
People really didn't like it.
It's different, and I know that I've read the occasional interview where they talk about how when they decided to make a sequel, they specifically wanted to make something different. Which, you know, fair. You know, you don't always. I don't know, if you're super creative and you're tasked with making a sequel, you do probably want to make something different, right? Like, you don't want to just retread the same old thing. Which, you know, Final Fantasy did for a while. Final Fantasy only really started doing different stuff with like what 4 or 5 is I think 4 is the first one that had like a more serious story. Like 3 had a story, don't get me wrong, but I think 4 they tried to go more serious with it, and then 5 had the whole like job system, and then 6 they went like all in on the story. And then I think after that, is basically every Final Fantasy kind of had a little bit of a different feel. I would say 7 probably is the one that feels closest to 6 in terms of gameplay, because they both had the ATB, and 7 obviously was 3D graphics, but like as far as like the fighting and stuff goes, I'd say it kind of is the almost titular the exemplar of like kind of a Final Fantasy game, you know what I mean? And then after that, they started kind of trying to go different with it with every game.
I will
'Cause
say
8
this:
had stuff, and then 9 had
I've
different
never
stuff.
played Final Fantasy VII.
You never played 7?
Never played 7.
Um,
My first Final Fantasy was 8, and I only played like the first several hours of it.
I'm going to be honest, and people are going to be mad at me. Maybe, I don't know. 7 is the only Final Fantasy game I played to completion until 15 and 16. I played 6, but I didn't ever finish 6. I never really played 4. I never played 5 because 5 wasn't even out in the US, back when I was, playing games. These kinds of games. I played 8 for I want to say a dozen hours or so, and then I kind of lost interest. Never played 9, never played 10. Played 11 a little bit, when it first came out, and of course you and I played it together so earlier this year. We didn't play the whole thing, but we played, a lot of the kind of the main story. I did play, I did play 12 recently though. I played through 12 this year by myself off stream. I didn't do all the like extra optional like bosses and stuff. I just played through the story. I enjoyed 12 well enough. I enjoyed how many aesthetic similarities 12 has to 14. Because there are a lot. Like 14 is very obviously very inspired by 12 when it comes to the aesthetics of even the UI and not even just the world. Although the world included. Never played 13.
Which is kind of funny, because when I played 12, I thought I saw a lot of like inspirations of 11 in it.
And there absolutely were as well from 11. Yeah, 14. I think if 14 is obviously inspired by like every Final Fantasy game, right? But I do think aesthetically it owes the most to 11 and 12 specifically. And that's just the way it is. 13 I never played. 14 of course I played and still play. And 14 I played only for I think literally half an hour when it was 1.0. It wasn't even 1.0. It was the beta. It was the open beta for 1.0. I played for like literally half an hour, and then I was like, no, this is crap. I'm not gonna play this, and I stopped playing until 2.0 came out. 15 I played, of course. I played it on stream. I played, you guys have seen me play 15. I didn't play all of 15's like DLCs, partly because I don't actually own all of the DLCs. The version of 15 I got came with like kind of the initial 4 DLCs or 3 DLCs that were like the main characters like side stories, but I didn't get like Arden DLC or anything like that. And then 16 I played again by myself. I did not play the DLCs yet. I'm gonna wait until 16 is on sale, like discounted sale on PC, and then get it on PC and then play through the DLCs then for myself. So it'll be a while. So yeah. As for me, bringing it back to Chrono Trigger, I do prefer Chrono Trigger. I think. I mean, I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but I do think it was a mistake to have too many characters in Chrono Cross. I think that really kind of, it made it virtually impossible to feel to get emotionally invested in any of the characters except for maybe Surge and Kid. But even then, Kid I think could have used more screen time.
Surge and Kid kind of have like an already like established connection, and then the third character is usually just kind of someone you have. But excluding a lot of the more extraneous characters, there are characters that can come and go in the third slot, which we kind of did. Lena at first, then it was Guile, and then it was Radius.
But
then
it could have been someone other than Guile. It could have been Pierre at that point, because that was the choice, wasn't it?
But we came across characters that were sort of almost thematically. This was supposed to be the person who joined you in your leg of the adventure.
Yeah. I do think that let's assume they would pare it down to 10 characters. I do think that the characters that we already have would be included in that. Like, honestly, I think Fargo could have been one of the 10 characters. I think Guile obviously would have been one of the 10 characters, because if they did pare it down, then they would have been able to make him Magus in disguise, right? So he obviously would have been one of the characters. I'm not sure I would have included Lena as one of the like kind of 10 main characters necessarily. Obviously she would exist, like she'd still be a character in the game, but maybe not one of the playable characters, because I feel like she wasn't as important to the main story as some of the other characters were, because like Fargo was like directly involved in things that you had to do for like the main story, as well as kind of the main the main side stories, the side story stuff that you needed to do to get the good ending. Like he was heavily involved in some of that. But I don't know. It's fine, but that I would say that is kind of my main gripe with this game, which I know I've said a million times before. My other main gripe is, again, the like soft retconning of facts established in Chrono Trigger as if they were, I don't know, forgotten. Like, for instance, saying that they weren't humans in 65 million BC when we literally go there in Chrono Trigger and see that they're humans. And there's like a few other things that I can't think of off the top of my head that were like iffy in terms of like matching up with Chrono Trigger fact-wise. I like where they went with the story in general. Like I like that they were kind of trying to do this whole like, maybe you destroyed a whole universe in Chrono Trigger because you got rid of the bad future or whatever. But I don't, and I appreciate that they make you think about that, but I don't agree with that being a bad thing. Like, I don't agree with them kind of trying to say that that was a bad thing to do, because that future was terrible. That was a bad future. Literally, that was the point. That was the bad future that we were trying to prevent. I don't know. And then, but you know what? Also, here's something else that I'm just now kind of considering. The game does this whole thing where there are alternate timelines, right? So it doesn't subscribe to the Back to the Future version of time travel. This game subscribes to the alternate timeline version of time travel, right? Where like every different, choice branches the timelines, right? So would the bad future have been destroyed?
We don't know.
In that case, because I don't think that it would have. But that's what the game presented. But then again, the game also presents the multiverse theory of multiple timelines based on like different things happening. So it's like contradicts itself. I think that the story could have been a little bit more consistent. And again, the story could have been better handled character-wise, and the story could have been better handled facts for Chrono Trigger-wise, instead of changing things for no reason. I don't think that Chrono Cross is a bad game. I enjoyed it. The music is top-notch, but I mean, that's Yasunori Mitsuda. That's what he does. The graphics look good, like the character designs, looked good. Some of the spells were honestly surprisingly good looking. But the narrative wasn't the best. What do you think, Lost Joke? I've been talking this whole time. What do you think?
You're a little all over the place when it came to subject, so I don't really have anything to
go
say.
Ahead. No, why don't you go ahead and be all over the place? You go ahead and ejaculate. all over the stream. Your opinions all over the stream. The correct word, correct uses of that word, by the way. It's correct.
No,
It's
I'm
English.
not gonna do that. No. No, English sucks. We've already established English. The English language is terrible.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I was expecting us to be done over an hour ago. It's fine. So we're not going to move on to the next game right now. I think that we're going to call it an early night. Partly because I think the next game is going to have a lot of like cutscenes and stuff, and like we're barely going to be able to get into it before.
Yes,
you know,
it will.
we end the
Considering
stream.
who made it, it will have a lot of cutscenes before we actually do anything.
So we will go into Spooktober next week, starting next week. But that's it for Chrono Cross. That's it for Chrono Trigger. No more Chrono games, unfortunately. They don't make them anymore. They could. I don't know why they don't. I guess maybe people didn't like Chrono Cross enough that they just felt like they couldn't make another one. I don't know. But I mean, you know. I will say this much. I won't say what the name of the next game is, but you can probably guess from this clue. And the clue is Square also made it. So
You don't say.
That's your clue. It's another Square game. So
Okay, but here's the question: which Square? SquareSoft or Square Enix?
Maybe that would be giving too much away. Just to tell you which one.
You will just have to find out. You'll have to find out what Square we mean.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it an early night. And then next week we will do that. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for coming along with this Chrono journey with us for both games. And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.